Hello! Good afternoon, everyone. Today I'll be showing you an amazing guide/recipe on how you can make yourself an exquisite salmon salad. Now, to start us off, as with any proper recipe, let's first take a look at our list of used ingredients. Obviously, the core ingredient of our recipe is the salmon, but we also need a lot of other things, such as these black olives right here, or some eggs, which are rolling far too much. And oh, great heavens, I've cracked one. Oh no, oh well, anyways, we also need some corn and some chives. Yes, chives. That means pažitka in Slovak. And a lemon as well as some cheese. Continuing, a cup of yogurt and a bottle of olive oil are also very much required. And to finish it off, we'll just need some salt and pepper to make it taste better. As for the tools, a singular knife is all we'll need. And lastly, a bowl is necessary. And now, only one question remains. And that is, obviously, well, how? Well, to start off, take an egg and peel it. Just really make sure that there's no shell left on it whatsoever. And once that task is finished, we can move on to the next step, which will be to slice the freshly peeled egg. Slicing an egg should be quite easy, and anybody who can't do it should honestly just give up on this recipe, mainly because it involves a lot of cutting and slicing various things. Cut the egg into small pieces. I personally went with this triangle shape. And once the eggs have been successfully cut, place them into the bowl. And now, the cheese. It too will become one of the victims of our slicing. First, slice it into a few thin strips, preferably around 6 to 8. And now that that's done, just look at the video and very epic transition. Indeed, the next step is to cut the strips of cheese into cubes. And finally, just like the eggs, put the cheese into the bowl. Finally, the salmon. And just look at how satisfying that opening is. And yeah, what will be done to it is quite predictable at this point. Once you've cut it into whatever shape you cut it into, once again, into the bowl it goes. And now comes my favorite part of this recipe, which I've decided to call Throw a bunch of random stuff into the bowl and hope it works out. Starting off with the olives, which took like 30 minutes to edit. Slice, slice, and slice. And while it hasn't been shown in the footage, they too end up in the same place as all the others. Next comes the corn, so just throw a bunch into the mix. The corn can be directly followed by doing the exact same thing, except with yogurt. Next up, absolutely spam your salt and pepper shakers as much as your hands can handle, and hopefully they will cover any and all mistakes made. And now, time to return back to where we started. Yes, it's slicing time! Take out your lemon and mercilessly slice it in half. And, for good measure, slice the halves in half again. Now, just mix the amalgamation for a few minutes until it looks actually somewhat edible. Take the lemon, which you've just brutally murdered by slicing into 4, and squeeze out its blood, also known as juice, into your food. Open up the bottle of olive oil and pour some into the thing that's been created. And finally, your chives. Grab 3 to 4 handfuls and spread them all over this salad. To complete the recipe, just mix it once again, mix the conglomeration, and wow, that's it! As you can see, this is the final result, which turned out rather splendidly.